These beautiful makeup purse on the screen. These are the materials we are going to be using for this purse. We need 4 materials in total. As you can see, I've already cut out the materials, but for my measurement I will be taking 11.5 by 11.5. But mind you can take whatever measurements you want to take depending on the size of the purse you want to make. But for me, I will be taking 11.5 by 11.5. After cutting out your material, you place your white surface on top of your fabric and make sure to leave a little bit of space all around. The reason why we are leaving a little bit of space all around is because we don't want to cut out our measurement. After that, you can take your materials to your ironing board. You iron them out so they can be sticky together. Now you see I've already cut out the excess. We are going to be cutting out our lining. When cutting out the lining, make sure to leave a little bit of space all around. I'm going to be cutting out our lining. We need a total of 2. One for the back of the purse and another for the front of the purse. After cutting out the material, you take your zip and your fabric to your sewing machine and make sure to sew them out. And as you can see on the video, you have to place your zip according to how I placed it on the video, and you're going to be sewing down. After sewing down, you're going to take your first lining and place it on top of the zip, and you also do the same. See, we finished sewing the zip. Now you take your first lining and place it on top of the zip and do the same thing, sew right down. When sewing, make sure your lining and your zip are lined together. After you turn them around, then we are going to stitch on top of your fabric. The reason why we are going to stitch on top of the fabric is because we don't want our lining to be going on top of our zip when we finish sewing our purse. So as you can see, I've already stitched the lining. Now we are going to take our second part of the purse, that is the back. We're going to place it on top of the zip and also we sew right down. After sewing it, we take our lining and put it down like this. After you put it down on the sewing machine, you put your zip on top. The first one was on top of the zip, we placed our lining, but for the back of the purse, we are going to be putting the lining under the material. So as you can see, I finished sewing this one. Now we're going to be stitching on top of this, just as we did for